All right, it's about 1,000 degrees out here in Southern California today, so I'm gonna make this brief, jump in the pool and then attack it as it gets a little cooler. So where I'm at now is I finished the front battery box. This is the front battery box. I've connected all the BMS signal wires inside the cabinet, and now I have quick disconnects with DTM connectors, so that once the battery box is taken out, you can actually lift it off of that top section, and once it's in some sort of a position you need to disconnect it, you now have the ability to just disconnect the data information. This hole right here is for the plug that the high voltage connector that's going to go right here. It fits there now, but I took it off just to show how we could do the lifting mechanism. You'll have to look at the other video for that one. The last thing that had to be added is this is the negative that's coming off the bottom module, bottom pack. This connects directly to this. This connects to the other pack. This gives us a total of 4 modules in the front. So this is my DC to DC charger. This is my pack charger. And this is the tech box right here. The pack 1 battery is down here. So the problem here is this is too shallow. I can't get my hand back here. There's a bunch of wire that has to go back here from the original Jeep, plus whatever else has to happen here. So I decided to rebuild this. I have to make this about 4 inches shorter. So I'm going to cut it right about here and make the whole thing smaller so I have access back to the firewall. It's going to take me forever, but I'm going to start that after I get out of the pool. The other thing I might do to save myself a little bit of room is I might take this BMS out altogether. I could mount it on the other side of the firewall over there, but I think it just doesn't have to be inside here. It's self-contained somewhat. It does like to breathe a little bit. I don't want to add too much heat inside the tech box. So I think I'll pull that out. I'm going to shorten my fuses and master, 12-volt master. I'm going to mount my CAN bus hub somewhere, make it easy to get access to it. And I really can't touch any of this high voltage stuff. All this stuff sits here, is in connection with what the inverter, which is down below here. That inverter connects, of course, to these 4 cables here. These 3 cables here, and they go to the motor, which is down there. So as part of rebuilding this, I need to put some sort of handle on the sides of this so that we can actually lift the entire tech box off at once, rather than have to build it in place each and every time. The concept here is that everything should become modular. So as the battery box goes on top of there, the tech box goes on top of there. Below these legs and such hold all the other boxes up. And below that I have something called an MCA, a motor cradle assembly, that actually holds the motor down below. Once I can get this off, I can show you what that looks like there. It's in great shape. I just have to convert it to metal as soon as possible, because it's the most obvious one that can't be made of wood, even in higher speed testing. Obviously, we're not going to leave everything as wood. None of it's going to be wood. It'll all be metal of some kind. All right, so I think that's it for now. I'll just do a little walk around just so you guys can see the rest of it. This is where it's real apparent how I need that space back here. These are 1-inch marks, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got to go all the way back to 4. I just don't have any access at all back here. I think that's all I could do on this. I'm going to shorten it, but I don't think I'm going to actually cut that box. I'll leave it as the prototype and I'll make a whole new box. And here's a little observation portal down here. This actually shows inside what the motor is. There's the motor in the back. And once I pull this off, the tech box off, you'll be able to see all the motor and stuff down there. This little slit right here is because I have to accommodate the steering shaft. I couldn't figure out any other way to do that. All right, I think that's it. I think I hear the pool calling my name. Later.